What do you do as a professional when you find yourself jobless all of a sudden, yet you still have several years to go before retirement? Today, we have our guest here who will be sharing with us his personal experience and journey in terms of navigating career transitions over time. And I think that is going to be illuminating for us, especially those who are faced with similar circumstances. As you know, from last year, we've had people leaving jobs, not because they liked, but because circumstances forced them, including funding cuts, all of a sudden. Our guest today is Robert Owuor Onyando. He's a Kenyan program delivery specialist with over 10 years of practical experience leading community development, adolescent and youth empowerment, and health-focused initiatives across Kenya. He has worked in several counties that we have. He has demonstrated experience in project design, implementation, monitoring, as well as partnership management. Robert has experience including orphans and vulnerable children affected and infected by HIV. He has had experience in maternal and child health. He has had experience implementing WASH intervention, that is water and sanitation and hygiene. He has had experience working with adolescent and youth, supporting livelihood interventions and gender inclusion. Robert has lived experience in terms of career transition. He has been personally affected with career transitions on multiple occasions, spanning several months at a time sometimes, and in between job transitions. He has found innovative ways to remain resilient and emerge successful in his subsequent job search. He will be sharing with us this journey, highlighting to us the experience, lessons he learned during those transitions, and insights someone can pick and replicate when faced with similar circumstances or relatable situations. So, Robert.
Yes, Ken.
This has been a lot of learning and a lot of lessons that you have picked over time. You've had a long journey in terms of managing your career progression. You have experienced firsthand, moving from a salaried job to no job.
Yes.
Please share with us your journey in terms of how you have walked the world of work, and how transitions have happened and how you have managed them, so to speak.
Now, just as you have introduced, and thank you for that elaborate introduction, that is who I am. I have worked in several organizations. And in these organizations, there came a time for transition. Some of these transitions were smooth. Some of them were time to wait upon the Lord. So,
time to wait upon the Lord. Exactly. I like
that. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
So just as it happens to everyone else,
yes,
there are those times that you are out of job and you are not getting into any job any sooner. So
yes,
you need to remain afloat.
Yes.
And there are those that you leave a job and you get into a job maybe
yes,
the next week.
Yes.
So for me, for the organizations that I've worked in are not that different from others, just
yes,
as I've said.
Yes.
Those times to wait upon the Lord actually taught me something.
Yes.
And
what is the first experience that you had with waiting upon the Lord?
The first experience that
when was that, and how long did it take?
The first experience that I had with waiting upon the Lord was during COVID-19. That was 2019.
Yes.
Why am I saying this was first experience? Because it didn't come. You see, organizations prepare staffs that you will be laid off. I wasn't prepared.
Yes.
And it actually shocked me because I was dismissed in a Zoom meeting.
Wow.
In a Zoom meeting. But here is the story.
Yes.
During COVID-19 in 2019, we went home. Everybody actually went home.
Yes.
People were working from home.
Yes, when the government ordered.
Exactly. And there was introduction of Zoom meeting in various organizations.
Yes.
So our organization was part of the Zoom meeting organizations. So we could meet like twice a week in a Zoom meeting. We were home for 3 months, and during these 3 months, there was a slash in salary. It was actually half.
Half, yes.
Halved. So we were still happy that even if it is half, but we are still getting something to pay the bills. Then here comes the third month. when we were told in a staff meeting on a Monday that we have to reduce some staff. And so we were waiting for the list. Who are these staffs that were going to go home? And I happened to be one of them.
Wow. Wow.
And it was with immediate effect.
Wow. Wow. All of a sudden.
All of a sudden.
Wow.
So I remember this came with confusion because I was taking my Zoom meeting from my mom's house because I needed that privacy and also that peace of mind. Unfortunately, my mom was lying down there giving me that support. And she had this because it was loud. She had my name.
Oh, Jesus. Oh, Jesus. Oh, Jesus.
She had my name being mentioned that
yes.
I'm part of the team that is going home with immediate effect. I saw her raising her head, and the next thing I saw was tears in her eyes.
Wow.
But then I didn't actually succumb to this. I still tried to make sure that I remained relevant.
So just share with us, when this announcement was made and your name was mentioned as part of the cohort that is going home immediately,
yes.
And you're also sharing with us that your mom raised her head from where she was lying.
Yes.
How did it affect you? What was your reaction?
My reaction was, it affected me because one, I didn't expect it. Looking at the portfolio that I was holding in that organization, I didn't expect it.
Yes.
Number two, looking at the responsibilities that I had, and everybody knows that COVID-19 came with a lot of demands. So I'm a family man, so I also had responsibility both in my family and also immediate family and also support of my mom, even though we have other brothers who could then still support. But then this dawned on me that beginning now, I don't have a pay.
Yes.
Yeah. So
And it is that immediate.
And it was that reality because it was, we are having a staff meeting at the end of the month. So beginning next month. So like the first Monday, and it so happened it was the first day of the month. And you are told,
you have
beginning
no job.
Today,
you have no job.
You have no job.
Stay home.
Stay home. So what do? You organize on how you can clear.
Yes.
Yes. You organize on how you can clear.
Did you like shed tears? I mean, I want you to share with us that experience. How did it hit you?
I think for me, one of the things that I've invested in from then is emotional.
Resilience.
Yeah, exactly. Because it really affected me. But I thank God I wasn't in the presence of my children. I was with my mom. So they really, when I went home, they really could not tell what had happened.
Wow.
Yeah, but it really affected me. One, given that most organizations and most staffs will bear with me that we live from hand to mouth.
Yes.
During 2019, there was no much savings.
Yes.
Even now, most people were in NGO world. We depend on that salary.
Salaries, and it is a trap.
So that salary had actually come.
Yes.
So here you are told there is no salary.
And it was almost ending.
It had ended actually.
It had ended.
It had ended because you were being paid early, around 24th, 25th.
Yes.
So here you come on 1st or 2nd of next month and you are told you don't have a job.
Don't have a job.
Yeah. So one of the things I thought of is how then can I remain relevant and how then can I still remain the head of my house.
Yes.
So one of the things that I quickly ran into was I had some goats at home. I tried selling them to get some capital to begin something. And I sold them and got some cash, and I bought a second-hand motorbike.
Okay. That's important. That's important.
I bought a second-hand motorbike.
Yes.
So this is where my life began again.
Yes. So you bought a second-hand motorbike.
Sure.
What was the intention?
Intention was that at the end of the day, I would still come back home with 300 bob from Boda operation so that my family can still get something to eat.
From a salaried job, you are going into Boda business
and
immediately.
And I well paid for that reason because I was in charge of 11 counties. So a well-paid salary.
A well-paid salary.
Yes, to Boda.
To Boda immediately.
Exactly.
Wow. Okay.
So I bought my Boda.
How was the first day? Was that your first experience riding a Boda?
I had ridden a Boda in organizations where I was working for.
Okay.
But I had
a motorbike for work.
Motorbike for work.
Yes.
But then operating a Boda as a business, I hadn't.
Yes.
That was my first experience.
Okay.
And even in the camp that I joined, because also in riding Boda you have to join camps.
Yes.
They are registered. They are formalized. So you must be joining one of the
chapters.
Exactly.
Yes.
So when I joined, they were wondering, because this is one person who
What was their reaction?
This is one person who has been giving them business,
Yes.
and here is the same person who is now
Coming
part
to-
of their team.
They thought, did they think that perhaps you are joking with them?
They thought so. They thought so, and most of them saw it like you are coming to exploit. Let me say exploit a business that they had, but you have other sources of income.
Of income, yeah.
income. So for like 1 week they weren't supportive, and they weren't comfortable with me. But then I sat them down and told them things happen. See. Yes. This is now my source of income, just like you.
Yes.
So we need to embrace each other. If I have customers and they are more than one, I can also share with you. And
yes.
if you also have customers and
Yes.
they are more than one, you can also share with me.
Yeah.
Because at the end of the day, we are all here to get something.
Yeah.
Exactly.
True.
So I actually operated this boda boda for 6 months.
For 6 months?
Yes. But I thank God I was getting something.
For 6 months?
Exactly.
Wow.
Exactly.
Wow.
Exactly.
Okay.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Okay, thank you. That's a very interesting one. This is Career Conversations with Ken. Viewers, you are listening to episode 5. This is navigating career transitions. And I know some of you are directly affected. Or you have a brother, you have a sister, or you have a father, you have a mother somewhere who has faced career transitions into the uncertain world. Robert Onyando here, our guest today, is sharing with us a lived experience. He has been there before. And from his experience, I believe this will be helping you in terms of how can you manage yours if you have a relatable experience. Robert.
Yes, Ken.
You rode a boda boda for 6 months.
Exactly, Ken.
After getting leaving a well-paying job.
Exactly.
Not because you resigned.
No.
But because things happened.
Yeah, exactly.
And you are to be terminated with immediate effect.
Exactly.
Wow. How did your family, especially the wife, how did the spouse take it?
Now, Ken, this life has got a simple formula. And this is what I tell my spouse. And I thank God I have a very supportive spouse.
Yes.
In this life, you look back and thank God. You look ahead and trust God.
Yes.
So one of the things we agreed with my spouse was that, yes, this is the real situation.
Yes. This is where we are.
So we have to begin from here.
Yes.
There was this job that was supporting us. As we speak, it is not
It
there.
is not there. Yeah. What do we do?
What do we do? So at that point also, I also decided that out of the income that I was also getting, I also started a small business for her.
Okay.
So that we both
Support each other. Yes.
And I thank God she grew it. She actually used it so well. So within 3-4 months, we could have income coming from both sides. And that business is still there up to now.
Oh,
yes,
okay.
exactly. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
So that is how she supported me.
Yes.
But one thing also that helped me is that I'm one person who has got an I can do attitude. I believe in positivity.
Repeat that. I think for viewers, they need to listen to that.
Thank you for that.
You have I can do attitude.
Which is very important.
Yes.
Regardless of situation that you are undergoing,
Yes.
please make sure you develop an I can do attitude.
Yes.
It will help.
And that basically means that you have to be positive.
Exactly.
In life.
Exactly. You have to be positive.
No matter
in
the
life.
situation that you have
You have to be
be positive and take things as they come.
Exactly.
Yes.
Exactly. So that is what
Helped you at
helped
that
me
time.
for 6 months.
Yes.
And guess what? After 6 months, a friend of mine who was actually my roommate in university
Yes.
called me and told me that he did not want me to stay at home. So he wanted me to go to Kisii where he was working just to stay with him. There was no job.
Just to stay with him.
Exactly.
So which means he wanted you to leave your boda business
Exactly.
and go and stay
He
with him.
thought that whatever I was doing at home as a boda wasn't for him. That wasn't something he thought I could do. So he told me that he would be coming home to pick me so
Yes.
that I go stay with him in Kisii.
Yes.
There is no job yet, but he just wanted to take me out of the community.
Wow. Okay.
Yeah,
So how
exactly.
did it go?
So I did.
You went.
I went.
Okay.
I went. Though he was supporting me in searching for job.
Okay.
So I went. I stayed with him for 2 weeks. Then eventually came a position. A position that actually paid me, I think, a fifth of what I was getting in the former organization. But I had to take it because you have to begin from somewhere.
Somewhere,
again.
yes.
It was relevant and in line with my profession. So I took the job.
You took the job.
Exactly.
Yes.
I took the job. And then my life started
rolling again. Yes. Okay.
So I took this job. I actually worked in that organization for another 6 months because the job that I took, that particular project was also ending in 6 months' time. So it's like a staff had left. Gotten a greener pasture.
Okay.
So they wanted someone who to hold
a placeholder.
Exactly.
Yes, a placeholder.
And I didn't know that I was one of the placeholders, but I thank God it paid my bills.
Wow.
Exactly.
Wow. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So that's very important. So when you left the boda business, did you pack it or kept it in the store? What happened?
When I left the boda business, because I had already known now what I could get from boda.
Yes.
And people underrate bodas. They get a lot of money. If they plan well, they can use it well.
Yes.
So I gave it out to someone to continue operating it. Then at a commission. Commission.
Yes.
Yes. So there is a gentleman who actually operated it for another 1 year.
Wow.
Thereafter, then I felt it was not making any economical sense. Then I sold it off. Yes.
Yeah, to just recoup your capital.
Exactly.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. But I'm aware that based on our conversation, that this was just the initial phase.
Exactly.
You have had another experience.
Exactly.
Yes. Are you willing to share with us this other experience and how it went in terms of career transition?
Thank you so much. Another experience that I can share with the world is same COVID.
Yes.
I'm one person who lost job because of COVID and got job because of COVID.
Yes.
Again. So there is this COVID-19 project that came along, and I was lucky that I was one of the people who did interview and successfully was recruited.
Yes.
So this position required me to coordinate COVID-19 activities in Siaya County.
Yes.
So initially I was given 1-year contract, which I thought would push me, and I thought in my mind COVID-19 is here to stay.
Yes.
Now that this is what
they have a project.
Exactly. So I thought it was here to stay. So I religiously
took it up.
Yes. Then I implemented this project for that exactly 1 year. With a lot of improvements. There were issues of COVID-19 containment in the entire nation.
Yes.
Then one day, when I was seated before my TV, I saw World Health Organization making an announcement that COVID-19 has been contained.
It's no longer an emergency. And that had implication
so
on
priorities
funding.
were shifting because it's no longer an emergency.
Yes.
And what did that mean? That organizations and staffs who are actually implementing
getting funding for COVID
exactly
now had to rethink
that funding had not to be shifted to other
priority areas.
Exactly. So therefore, I also lost my job.
Yes.
After this 1 year. But I thank this organization because for this was actually different from the other ones. For this, we were prepared for transition.
Okay.
We were taken for training on how then to transit.
Yes.
Then I was prepared.
Yes. Okay.
Then so when I left job, I left knowing very well, looking at the first 2019 experience,
yes.
I knew this was also another trusting on God moment.
Yes. Because you are not going anywhere.
There was nowhere I was going.
There was no
I was
other
actually going
opportunity.
home.
Yes.
Yeah. I was actually going home.
Okay.
Yeah. So this, I went home for I think another 1 week.
Yes.
Then we had, in the project where I was implementing COVID, there was also another project that was implementing OVC project.
Yes.
And there were local implementing partners to that effect that our organization was supporting. So one of the directors of one of the local implementing partners approached me and told me that, Robert, I know I cannot pay you, but here I have a job.
Yes.
If you can pick it up. The same story about picking up a job that is not
aligned with
it's
career ambition.
Professionally it is relevant, but
it's not in your core path.
Exactly.
Career path.
And it also does not give you the same commensurate income to what you are earning
had before. Yes.
Exactly. So I took up this job again this time round.
Yes.
This was paying me a quarter of what I was earning in the former.
Wow.
What is important that I would want the world to know in this conversation, that it is important to start again, regardless of where you're starting from.
It's important to start
Normally.
again. Based on your lived experience and the lessons that you've learned, what message do you have for professionals, people who are not yet there, but it is coming? How can they prepare themselves? What message do you have? Should it come?
Thank you so much. You put it so well. Let me tell professionals that if you are not yet there, that time will surely come.
Yeah.
That is one thing. It will surely come. So you better be prepared that it will surely come.
Exactly.
There will be time that you will take time to transition into your next job.
Yes.
So for me, part of the things that I've learned in this journey for the past 12 years, one is that wherever you serve, please have an I can do attitude.
Yes.
It helped me. Apart from your current job that you are holding, just get to know that when things get tough,
Yes.
there are other things you can do with your open mind.
Yes.
That is very important. And number two, as you earn your salary, please plant a seed somewhere. Please, I remember there is one person who said that when you get a salary, use 50% to spend 50% in your recurrent expenditure.
Yes.
Then use 20% in savings. Save 20%. And use 30% in business that will actually
Generate
income.
Yes.
So as you earn your salary, kindly practice that.
Yes.
It will help you in the times when you are in lack.
Okay.
Exactly.
Okay.
Three, you need to invest in soft skills so that you be emotionally resilient. There are a lot of soft skill lessons online. Please do a skill.
Learn something.
Learn something
that can build you.
Yes.
That can empower you to be able to face challenges.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Learn something that can empower you to be able to face challenges. Then number four goes back to your support system.
Yes.
Who are your family members? How best do they understand you? Who are your friends? Nowadays, we talk so much about social capital network.
Yes. Yes.
I remember sharing in my episode, in my experience, one that it is a roommate whom we had, I was sharing
In college.
that got me out of home to Kisii. And that is how I got my...
For 2 weeks.
For 2 weeks. That is how I got my job. So you can't look for employment opportunity alone. Share your CV out there with your friends. Let them also help you in searching for jobs.
But I also think, in addition to that, there is the element of being able to be open with your friends and the loved ones in terms of your situation. If you have been rendered jobless, it's important not to hide that information.
It is important, Ken.
Yes.
You have actually nailed it. It is important to be transparent with exactly whatever happened.
Exactly.
This one will actually help you manage some expectations.
Exactly.
Because you need to, like I told you in my first experience, I went back home and told my spouse, beginning today,
I have no job.
We don't have a job.
Okay.
Exactly.
Okay.
And then another thing that is very important is that we need to customize our CV. I know you are an expert in CV writing and you are supporting so many people in doing CV writing.
Yes.
It is important that we get to customize a CV for the job that we are applying for and not for the job that we are currently holding or for the job that you left.
Yes.
Each job has got its special needs
requirements.
and requirements.
Yes.
Can you actually make sure that before you apply for this job, you revise your CV to actually mirror the person that is needed?
The expectations for that role.
Not to mirror the experience that you have
And
had.
I think that is important because from your experience, you on 2 occasions, you went to a lower cadre position.
Exactly.
From the previous one that you had.
One a fifth,
Yes.
one a quarter.
It's important, viewers, to customize your CV to fit the requirements of the job that you're looking for. It might be a lower cadre job, it might be a higher cadre job.
Exactly.
But are you packaging yourself to match the expectation of that recruiter?
Exactly.
Yeah,
Exactly.
that's very important.
Exactly.
Thank you.
And finally, don't lose your focus.
Yes.
Don't lose your focus.
Keep the focus.
Keep the focus. I remember, I normally like a say that says that if you can't do it, don't interrupt the person doing it.
Yes.
So please be doing it.
Be doing it.
Or you leave the person doing it to do it. Because
Yes.
eventually, if you keep the focus,
Yes.
an opening will come.
Yes.
An opportunity will surely come.
Will surely come.
It will come.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Those are very insightful. This is Career Conversations with Ken, and this is episode 5. We've been talking about navigating career transitions with our guest today, Robert Owuor Onyando. Remember, your skills, your experience can land you a job, but it is your attitude that will keep you at it. Keep it here. Please subscribe to our channel. Thank you.